Welcome to Just One Thing, where training gym owners get actionable insights to build their dream business. I'm your host, Sumit Seth, and I'm with the legendary Tom Plummer. And over the next 12 odd minutes, we will unpack one thing to help you move forward in your business this week. So let's get started. All right, Tom, welcome back. It's nice to have you again. And let's get started. With you, I've seen when I've attended your workshops and the sessions that we've had at sitting late nights, it's like I always felt that you were talking to me. And then that's the feeling I've got with all other gym owners that I interact with, that, hey, when Tom talks to me, it's like Tom's looking at me, Tom's talking to me, he's connecting with me. So on that connection point, like it's amazing how you understand what exactly the gym owner is looking for, right? How does the gym owner know what their members are looking for? Like, and so what does the member really need? Because if we really understood that, then we'll probably never have a ghosting member or a person disappearing or any of that. So break that up for me, Tom, like from your viewpoint, what is a member looking for?
If you start with the perspective of why, and again, this is what I was saying earlier, this is one of those things that you never get to talk about in a workshop. There's just too much. But this is one of those questions that needs to be asked. It's the mistake the owners make is I laugh about this, but too much inbreeding. And the weird thing is we're so much into our training world that we forget the client because we're so much into how we teach. We're so much into new techniques. We're so much into safety. We're so much into class schedules. And so everything is really related to what the gym owner needs. And it's very rare to have the time or the ability or the willingness to step aside and say, what does this client really want from me? We don't ask that question enough, which is a shame because that's many ways the only real question that counts. Because if I can solve that, I'm probably going to stay in business longer and the client will stay longer and pay longer than anywhere else. So you have to start with this. Okay, so you're thinking. So start with this mindset. There's a client, we market, and everything we do in the gyms is based towards somebody that's already made up their mind they're going to join a gym. That's why marketing, all the old school marketing sort of work, like a quick start. A quick start program is geared towards somebody that said, yes, I need fitness. I'm ready to go. What's my options? What if there's a client that hasn't made up their mind yet, that they're like, I need it. I know I need it. I don't know where to start. I don't even know, is a gym even right for me? They haven't made that, yes, I need a gym commitment. So marketing going forward has to be geared toward them. Now that client's coming to the gym. What are their expectations? Their expectation is go slow. So one of the biggest mistakes most gym owners make is they go too far, too fast, too soon. And it's that client coming in, they need 30 days of remedial work, 30 days of go slow, 30 days with other people like them. Because their biggest fear is, I will not fit in. That's their biggest fear. That it's just, why don't you join a gym? Oh, everybody's in shape but me. I'll never fit in that gym. Oh my God, they're all healthy people. They're fit people. Working with a training group in Europe, we started a very serious online business to support their chain of clubs. And the first client that signed up paid £5,000, which is a huge amount of money, to join online. And she was, I think, something 20 pounds, never set foot in a gym. And he goes, why? She goes, I never would belong to a gym. I would be so embarrassed. I would be so horrible to go into a gym. I just would never even consider that. You spoke to me because you addressed my fears. And that person's walking into gyms in the United States now. So that person they can fit in. So one of the first things I have to do with my image, my marketing all the way through is, first on my marketing, you can get a picture of run a picture of a guy with a tight t-shirt or no shirt. You as an owner lifting, you're not a role model, despite what you think you are, male or female. You're not. People don't look at you standing there with your workout bra and your little mini pants and you're going, oh my, I train hard. I want to train you. And that 220-pound woman that's never set foot in the gym goes, hell no. That overweight guy with the beer belly that says, I can't go in there. I can never keep up with these kids. So that whole client, so you have to look at what people want. You have to start outside the door with what brands you send into the community. So the first thing they want, I'm going to get all this down to one thing, is they want total support. They want total support, but they want it as they need it. They want it as they need it. It was a gym owner, that person coming in, every piece of marketing I send out, how they experience the gym the first time. So the person has to feel, I fit. Do I fit into this gym? Am I going to be respected here, even though I'm 30 pounds overweight? So that person feels that coming through the door. Now, the other clients, what are their expectations? Plus this first group. Well, people that have gym experience, how is your gym different? Well, my other gym, everything started on, they started 10 minutes late. The thing is that when I come in, I want to be treated with respect. I want to come in here. I want to make feel I can fit. You're not a role model. So the thing is, what people want, one is somebody like me gone before me. That's why I like testimonial ads, because then they prove that somebody survived the process, not you, but me. So lesson number one, not for this, but also for marketing, is let your successful clients speak for you, because they look average. They are average. They're just people. And I might have a woman 30 pounds overweight and saying, I lost 30 pounds. I got 30 to go, but I love this gym. And the woman goes, she can do it. I can do it. So I feel like I fit in. Then once I'm in, then it's contact points. It's, do things start on time and end on time? Well, I've got kids. That's important. I've got to get out of here. I work out of my house, but I got a Zoom meeting at 2:00. I can't screw around because you're 15 minutes late again today. So we look at all the professionalism that has to happen. So people want these things to be organized, to do as you plan. They don't want any surprises. They don't like inconsistency. They like quality every time they come in, because this is their escape for the day. So that's a hard part of the gym, is you have to be perfect every time I visit. And then if you go deeper on it, they want to be connected every day. I believe every gym needs 6 days a week of contact points, because if I'm not in the gym and I can't get there today, I still need to know that you love me. So I'm looking for emails 3 to 6 times a week. I'm looking for posts on social media in the closed community talking about what's going on in the gym. I want to see something that's maybe a text and just, hey, get up and stretch today. Don't forget to do your stretches. Cool. I'm up doing my stretches. God, I got that from the gym. The guy loves me. All that type of stuff. I get a new electronic newsletter every 2 or 3 weeks with maybe 4 pages of just training tips or review to do together. I have to feel that I'm part of a community. That's one of the things that CrossFit did so well, is they brought back the term community. But one of the things they didn't do well is it was so evolved into being something so elite that it kept a lot of people out of the community. Community just isn't the workout. It's how I'm connected to the club every day. So I need to be touched outside the gym. I need constant communication, updates. I need special things for me. We talked in one of the past about elite segments, elite clients, on getting that reward for being a client, respecting my money. So what do I want there? I want you to respect me, but I want to be part of the family. I want to be something here where I'm connected, that you're constantly giving me stuff, but not trying to sell me stuff. And look, we can end this segment on this if you like. That's one of the hardest things, is people will stop your emails if you're constantly begging for money, begging for referrals, begging to sign up for another program, begging for something. But if you just say, look, I just read this water, boom, here it is. Just read this review of shoes. I know they carry them at the local running store. You're going to like this shoe. Boom, I love it. Okay, here's 3 things to do today. Hey, by the way, here's a 3-minute flow. Just get up off your desk today, because 60% of people work out of their houses now. Get up and do the flow. So here's one of these coaches at the gym doing a 3-minute flow I could do with just body weight right in my office. Cool. I got that. It didn't cost me anything, but the club touched me. So it can't be constantly sell. It's got to be, I love you. You're part of the family. This is really cool. I think you need to know this. In fact, that's the terminology I want a lot of the guys to use, especially like we do the elite gifts. I want them to say, look, I found this great gym bag and I liked it so much I bought one, but I also bought one for everybody, all the elite clients. So I got 50 elite clients. So I bought, you know why? Because I couldn't live without it. I knew you'd love it. Or I got these great workout headphones and they were only like they were on sale for $40. So I bought them for everybody because I thought they were so cool. So that's what I'm giving you this month. Thank you for being a client. I'm going to hook you up. I'm going to connect you. I'm going to bring you in as part of the family. There's circle stuff people want to believe. The problem in a lot of gyms is we teach to the person that is in our face that's the loudest. So there's always that quiet person in the back, and they get ignored because they're not the person up here that's following you around, always trying to talk to you and ask questions. We don't make the clients equal. We don't reach out, touch them equally. Well, 6 days a week, emails, stuff like to text, all that equalizes the clients. It keeps them all the same because we have to treat them. Yes, I love you because you're here. You're one of my best clients, but I love her too. She hasn't said a word in 12 months, but she's made every payment and she comes 4 times a week. She's just as valuable as this one, but this one gets more attention than this one. And this one gets lost. And that goes back to our retention segment, which we've talked about in other segments. So what do clients want from us? Respect my money, but stay in touch with me. Bring me to the inner circle. Don't sell me every day. Just let me know you're there. Let me know I'm part of this. Invite me for special parties and special events because I constantly have to surprise the member. We'll go back to this term again, repetition fatigue. Working out is a really boring thing if I do the same over. But you know what? You had a party Friday, broke up the whole routine. I blew off my workout and went and sat and drank beer with you in the parking lot. I never got to see you personally. I never got to hear your story. Cool. Well, Tom, I never heard your story. How cool is that? And all of a sudden, next week, how do I feel about the gym? What do I want? I want your attention.
That's lovely. That's beautiful. So, and are we doing these
part of once a month? I want more than a workout. It's not. Oh, you could. Yeah, I'd love to have guys do it once a month. Like that. We had a guy in Wisconsin that he sold so he ran it for about, let's say, 10 years. He built a band stage into his place that every once in a while he'd get a local band from, he was in Madison, so he's like kind of a music college town. And he'd get a local band on Fridays and they'd play for 2 or 3 hours and he'd give out free beer. And he'd have 200-300 members that are working out, just listen to music. And after the workouts, they would all hang out and drink beer and stuff like that. He exposed local bands to him, but he had as part of his act. I mean, how cool is that? That was 10 years ahead of his time. Very, very cool thing to do. But we think working out, being pure is the thing, but we never connect to the and having a party like put it on the calendar once a month. Yeah, that's fun with the clients.
That's perfect. I mean, I when you were saying that, I was remembering our workshops where you would always say it's all about the customer. You got to make them feel special. And you're right. These are things that kind of connect with you a lot. They connect with your brand.
And those clients tend to stay loyal to people like that. It's not about just the workout. Every good trainer can get good results. But I don't stay for that. I go for the results, but I stay for the family.
Yep.
And until you build that connection with your clients and make them part of that inner circle, they're not going to stay, and they will drift away, and they will follow somebody that loves them more. Because if you don't love me anymore and all you want is my money, I could find plenty of people to take my money. But you know what? This guy threw a party and it was fun. At least he was different.
Yeah, fair enough. This is great. Like you were saying that, and I was thinking about. The gym needs to be the third place, like you keep saying, right? So this is the great way of making this the third place. So for sure. So we'll wrap this thing up, Tom, and we'll talk about another session where I want to talk about the clients that do drift away. How do we bring them back in? So I'm going to stop this, and then we'll talk about that on our next episode.
Perfect.
All right.